This is general advice and my opinions only. CFDs are high risk, past performance isn't reliable. I may be long or short CFDs and stocks mentioned. Content may contain language that offends some viewers. LEVRD operates as corporate authorised representative 001318377 under AFSL 548573. You can find our financial services guide via the LEVRD website link in the show notes.
Righto, bag holders and stop loss owners. Okay, I've had another meltdown. I've had a life bloody fucking review and I'll update you. But tell you what, I need to start sleeping again. Let's get into what's happening and what the hell I'm going to do during just this carnage time. My God. Okay. Commodity prices. What do we got? Oh, God, plenty happening overnight. So aluminium is flat, $1.50. Aussie dollar back below 70 cents, so 69.7. Coke and coal was up 4.9%. Copper pretty flat, down still at $5.45 a pound. Gold rebounding a little bit at $44.04. Iron ore at 108. Brent crude, now it had 103 on here, but it is actually a bit lower now, a bit lower. Oil has dropped, so Brent crude is at 96 and West Texas is at 88. So oil is dropping a bit. Hopefully helping the petrol people. God, tell you what, everyone's just talking about petrol prices. So hopefully all drops and we don't have to talk about that anymore. It's like the country in rain. Silver back at 69.70. Spodumene 6% had a bit of a kick overnight, up 4.7%, 21.15. Thermal coal down a little bit, $139. Uranium still flat. US 10-year yield still went up a bit, 4.38%, but a little bit of money coming out of US dollar and going back into gold. A tiny bit. Majors had not bad of a night overnight. Albemarle up 6%, Freeport up nearly 5%. The Goldies, so Newmont was up 3.7%, Barrick up 3%. Cameco for uranium up 3%. So bit of green on screen last night for a fucking change. So here's what's happening. Trump continues to confirm he is talking to Iran. People from Iran, and said he received a present that is oil and gas related and worth a lot of money from Iran. So you think if he was getting a present from Iran, it'd be friggin' anthrax or something in the mail, but apparently not. Apparently he's got a present from him. So, and if you go by what he says, the big caveat on that, he is talking to people from Iran that it sounds like they could be from the potential new regime, if there was going to be one. Still seems to be bombing going on. Says he's talking to the right people and they want to make a deal so badly. This is what Trump's saying. Iran's obviously, sounds like the IRGC doesn't confirm it, but it doesn't sound like he's talking to them. He's talking to this new mob. Oh, fucked if I know. But the thing to remember with Trump, he will always, as I said, always declare victory. But there's... oh, who knows? Who knows? So it's all going to be around Iran agreeing to not have a nuclear bloody weapon, fucking opening up the strait, and all that sort of stuff, and stop bloody bombing everyone effectively. So it's just, you go through Twitter and fucking everywhere. You do not know what's real, what's not. It says there's ships starting to go through the Strait of Hormuz and Iran are charging them $2 million per ship to go through. Don't know if that's true, but it sounds like there is movement in the Strait. Who knows? Who knows? But end of this 5-day pause that he's put on, I think ends on Saturday. So it sounds like it's getting pretty active in that period. And so if there's any confirmation of de-escalation, and we've probably seen the market react a little bit that way already. Oil prices going down, gold going back up, markets rebounding a little bit. But talking to the desk folk and the analysts yesterday, I pretty much said, what are you saying to people? And they're like, nothing. We're not ringing anyone and no one is ringing us because no one knows which way to play this. No one knows if it's going up or down, and everyone's sitting on their hands waiting for some sort of stabilisation or confirmation to get back into the market. So that's where it is. So on the back of this, I am just like, what the fuck am I doing? Because I don't talk to the desk and everything all day. Like the big mobs that are trading frequently, they've got access to all the bloody insto desks and they're getting told, oh, there's money coming out of this one, money going into this one. And I'm just like, well, I haven't got that fucking permanent access like they're got. So I got no fucking edge there. I don't know which way it's bloody going. I've got to, and as I said yesterday morning, I've got to trade in... I've got to put my trades away before I release the video because I can't talk about a stock in depth and then trade it after the video goes out because of the AFSL compliance. So that's been fucking me. And I'll go through what's been fucking me. Matty's fuck-ups. What a slide. And this could have been 10 slides long. Like, God, I should have just went long thermal coal and short copper or something. Obviously, the gold falling out of the arse surprised a lot of people. Like the other night when I was short the fuck out of all the gold equities, I'm thinking one more down day with this 48-hour thing coming up, uncertainty, like I would have been set and reset. But then that Trump Truth Social post just absolutely smashed me. So, and then I covered the shorts on the open after the rebound because I can't talk about them after the video, and then they went back fucking down. So I done myself out of shitloads there because I covered them too early. Like the Bright Star and Medallion positions got hammered more than the producer shorts, so that buggered me. Buggered the volatility option trade, like should have held the put. Then again, that's come back a bit, so that's probably not too bad now. That would have been zero. So I thought Trump's initial post was positive, but fears came back quickly. But today's actually a bit more positive. Buying and holding both bloody Northern Star and Pantoro after the downgrades, that fucked me. That was stupid. Like, they kept getting smashed after the downgrades. Should just wait 3 days after a downgrade to see where it's sitting effectively. And I have no idea when the rebound is going to be. So on the back of this, I have invoked disciplinary action on myself, and there are some new conditions on me to exist. And this is what it is. I'll put myself on a trading ban for 2 weeks. I'm not allowed to buy or sell anything that I don't already have for 2 weeks. Not allowed to sell what I've got. Not allowed to buy anything new. I'm put myself in the sin bin because I'm fucking useless. The 5 things I'm holding: Bright Star, BTM, Medallion, WAF, and Torque. They're my 5 long positions. And then I've got my 26th of April gold call and put options. Already had the put call option for 5,100. I've got 4,100 put option to protect my downside a little bit. But all those 5 stocks have been hammered in this is just what they've done in the last month. Bright Star's down 43%. Breakthrough's down 36%. Medallion down 26%, WAF down 20%. Torque is actually was trading close to the same price before the management change announcement, even though it ripped to that price. But, stock went up to 50 odd cents or something. So I bought back in at 39 and a bit. Considering I sold it at 37, I don't think that's too bad for my sake. And gold has gone down for 9 days. Could bloody keep going. Who knows? So that is, because obviously trading this thing in and out, considering the restrictions I've got, isn't fucking working. I'm fucking losing money. I'm fucking useless. Now, the conditions to break this trading ban. It's very simple. I have to take this off my hands. And this is what it is. I need written permission from the missus. I'll say that again. To break the trading ban, I need written permission from the missus. This can't be my choice. So at 2 weeks, if I want to break it within 2 weeks, she has to let me. There needs to be an independent party here. So I may as well use the Minister of War and Finance for that purpose. So but if gold drops below 3,800 an ounce, I can close the 4,100 put option. Now, the missus can also impose the trading ban to continue post 2 weeks. Like, you can call it, she is effectively Aussie Trump. So that's what I've had to, I feel this is the only way to do it. I need to sit on my hands for 2 weeks. I need to be controlled by someone else, and I just can't touch it. And it might fucking hemorrhage again and go down, but as long as I stay alive and there's a rebound, just don't touch anything. That is where I've landed. So, and I'm gonna say it's, even though I'm not going to be trading, I'm going to be analysing stocks, news, and everything to figure out, right, post this, where is the funds going? So I've got some good interviews coming up next week. Got a bloody lithium MD coming on. We'll get the desk back on and we'll amp all that up. But I am sitting on my hands on the trading for 2 weeks. And fucking hopefully gold goes back to 5,000. Far out. So the stocks. This is why I'm holding them. Breakthrough. This is my share Hail Mary, you'd say. 23 mil market cap once the shares get issued to Dingo. Like, bloody, they got 18 million tonne at 1% copper equivalent, 200,000 tonne of contained copper equivalent metal. It's been hammered. I buggered up and probably bought in as soon as the bombs started dropping. Could have just waited and bought a shitload more, but anyway, that's my fuck up. They've got a shitload of ground around the Dougal River, south of Ernest Henry, right near Eloise. Bloody Harmony Gold Mining are up there. So this is, once these things, and they've picked it up for bloody $5 million from Aeris, and I'm pretty sure they've got infrastructure up there that they can sell for $5 million to get the money back. So, and Aeris aren't even a pro forma shareholder. So it's this could be, once they get the tenements in their name, which should be hopefully closing middle of next week per their announcement. Drilling's going to start. This could be one of the fucking exciting exploration stories for this year for Queensland copper. These things are open at depth, haven't been bloody tested, and there's already copper there. So that is my breakthrough conviction, BTM. Brightstar, God, talk about beating the drum. 150 mil EV at the moment. Been absolutely hammered. It's been hammered the most out of all the goldies. Catalyst for a re-rate. The Goldfields FID, once they get permits through, that'll be coming. Then you got the Sandstone Mineral Resource update and a reserve update later in the year. So Canaccord's note that come out pretty much has it as a 10-bagger. So even if that is wrong and it's a four, just a fucking 2-bagger or a 3-bagger from this price, I'll take it. Rivera's got bloody mongrel about him, and it's just been absolutely hammered. Whether the market thinks they're going to do another deal or not, I don't know, but Trench 2's been issued, it's been hammered, and tell you what, Brightstar will either send me to the grave or make me recover. Talk. The Spartan team have chose this one. It's come back, as you can see. She's had a rip post their management bloody thing, which it had a rip before that, ripped on Craig Jones, Simon Lawson coming in, and I assume Monty will be the geologist for it from Spartan, and it's pulled right back to, I got it at about 39 and a bit, back down from above 50, so they've, no news yet. They're going to be active. They're going to be promoting the living shit out of it. 233 mil market cap. I think they only got 12 mil cash or something, but it will have a following. And this might be one I just have to fucking not touch either, even beyond the 2 weeks, because I just got to let them do their thing, let them promote the crap out of it, let Lawson do his thing. Gold's going to be $700,000 an ounce, and bloody Talk's the best company in the world. Say whatever you want. I don't care. But as long as the share price goes up for me, I'm sweet. So I'm back in Talk. Medallion. 198 mil EV. The thing I like is the high organic growth potential in that Forestania hub. The Ravensthorpe thing's the initial base load, but there is a shitload of tenure around the Forestania stuff that they've picked up off IGO that was nickel, but they're looking for gold, and there's some historic hits they've pulled out, plenty of satellite opportunities. I think there'd be some corporate interest in Medallion, and it has also been hammered. I haven't got as much in it, but go Paul Bennett. WAF. So this is a bigger one, 3.2 billion market cap. You know, talking to Romano the other day and numerous people on the street, the outcome with Burkina Faso for the project stake sale for Kiaka, that will remove the overhang. Once that is in, the bloody analysts can put friggin' numbers in the model, and they can, it's pretty much back to $2.80, which is where it reopened from the trading suspension. So with that being the case, and that had already underperformed all the goldies that had outperformed during that time in suspension. So it's actually retraced to there. I know I didn't say I fucking wanted to go invest in Africa, but investing in Australia has fucked me as well. And to be honest, bloody, they deliver. Rich Hyde delivers. They deliver on guidance. You see the cash they're bloody printing, like 500 odd mil NPAT last year. And they got US 508 million in cash and bullion. They do have the debt for Kiaka, but 2025 guidance achieved is 300,000 ounces. So this thing does print cash. So, and it will print cash at US 4,400 an ounce as well. Doesn't need to be 5,000. So waiting for a WAF re-rate. I don't have Lotus. This is just news out today. Bloody supply comments out of from Lotus. So Lotus reaffirming the market. You'd say they've contracted for its diesel requirements through to end of June at pricing substantially less than the current spot prices. They reckon the diesel supply chain remains intact, and they've received no indication of disruptions from diesel supplies. Then you got sulfuric acid, because they're needing sulfuric acid for the processing before the sulfuric acid plant is done on site. They're saying pipeline of orders have not been impacted. However, there is pressure on pricing and freight costs. So that will be short term, because next month they'll be commissioning their own acid plant, but they require sulphur for that. So it says they have sulphur supply orders in place to end of June, and it's two key suppliers of substantial inventory already landed in Tanzania. Neither supplier is indicating an impact at this stage. They're planning on additional supply routes and additional storage for sulphur to secure maximum inventory for this commissioning. But yeah, Lotus, considering they raised it, I think it was $2.20, and the stock price is already down from $3. Now they're at $1.20, been absolutely hammered. But I can't touch it because I'm on a trading ban, and that is just how it is. I can't touch anything, but I will talk about it. I shouldn't have been so naughty and shit. I would be able to buy and sell things, but hey, fucking get what you deserve. So as I said, the fund update. Breakthrough is the top holding share. That's like all cash in that. The rest are leveraged. Then I've got WAF, Bright Start, Talk, Medallion. And then I've got these, I've got that weekly bloody call option on the ASX 200. So that's up at the moment. I think that's bloody false there. It's actually up a bit higher. But yeah, gold put option on 4,100 and 5,100. Gold call option on 5,100. So that's where it's sitting. And so yeah, let's have a look at bloody. So this is why life needed to change. Have a look at that. 5 figures. You useless fuck, Matt. 98 grand. Oh my God. Absolutely fucking useless. So very much delevered. Only 203 long. So yeah, fucking, it was uppercut time. It was punch in the face. You're a fucking idiot. You're a loser. So yeah, we'll see if I can recover. And maybe me not touching anything or thinking about anything is the only way for that to happen. Because if I think, I'll just ruin everything. So let's have a see what the market's doing.
3, 2, 1, let's fuck!
Right, I think life's getting a bit better. 56. What's that? What's breakthrough at? Breakthrough. I think it's at 15. I think I'm back at 106. I think 106. Right. Fuck. Thank God for that. So everything's rebounding. Thank God. Bright Star up 10%. There we go. Bloody WAF up 7%. Thank you. Talk up 6.4%. 41 cents. Thank you. Medallion up 8%. We are having a fucking rebound, but subject to change without notice. Fuck me drunk. What is bloody spot gold? Let's have a look across the screen. Spot gold has had a bit of a bounce. It's at 45.37. 45.37. So we're having it there. That is what you call a green candle, which you haven't fucking seen. 9 days of shitness, and we've had a green candle. Thank God. So I'll just show you the options. So this one here, that's the May Gold 5100 call. So pretty much, if gold gets back up to 5100, that's 180 US a point. So that's got some big leverage to a gold price rebound. So we'll just fucking hold it. The downside one is May Gold. So they expire on April 26th, 4,100. So that's me protection, a little bit of protection. So, but if that hemorrhages, that should offset the losses on the equities. And then this is me weekly one that retires tomorrow. So, God, if I get another so that's worth $80 Aussie a point for the ASX 200. So, if I can get ASX 200, if ASX 200 goes up 100 points, I make about $8,000. So, if that goes to 8,600, I'll be laughing because it's been fucking hammered. So, anyway, it's open. I'm just leaving it there and because I'm not allowed to trade. So, and I'll let that close. So, let's have a look across the screen. Okay, gold. Gold is having a bit of a rebound, so everything's back up. Genesis up 9.8%. Capricorn up 8.6. So Capricorn was $9.80 yesterday, $10.60. So all the goldies are back up. Bellevue up 8.5. So there we go. Lucky I covered the shorts, even though I covered them a bit expensive. They've fucking rebounded today. So is what it is. Underperformers in the gold. Pentoro only up 2.9%, still at 320. West Gold still at 537, up 3.8%. Orabanda 5.2, so they're sitting at $1.11. So a bit of a recovery. What's in the interesting one? Here we go. Gorilla up 9.8%, 34 cents. Not a holding anymore. Ben's had a big rebound yesterday. I think that was up 20%. It's up at another 8.9% today to 223. Bright Star up 9%. Right. That's fucking talk up 6%, 42 cents. Right. Okay. Things are ticking along there. Lithium. Lithium should be going really good. Delta. Oh, well, I fucked around with Delta. Whatever. It's up 10%. It's at 21.22. So where's PLS Group? 475 up 4.5%. MinRes back at $55. Liontown back at $1.63 up 4.8. Rare Earths. Fucking everything. Okay, we're having a good day on the market. Good for everyone. Meteoric up 12.5%. Linus up 2.5 at $20. Jesus. Copper should be having a decent rebound. Firefly back at $1.61 up 7%. Sandfire up 6%. Right, green across screen. Develop. I'm always interested in Develop. 427 up 4.4%. Wonder if the silver miners. Oh, look at that. Manuka up 18%. Where's Boab? Up 8.6%. So silver miners having a rebound. Uranium, green across screen. There is some love in the market today. Lotus up 7% at $1.30. Deep Yellow up 6% to $1.73. Next Gen up 6%, $16.82. Right, things are flying. Coal. What's coal up to? Right, bit of money coming out of coal. Whitehaven down 1.8%. Yancoal down 3.2%. So obviously, whether with oil prices dropping, you assume coal's going to follow. And right, that's where we're at. So ASX 200 sitting at 84.86, up 1%. Gold is at 45.33. So we're seeing a bit of rebound in gold, and the US dollar is back at 69.9. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's see what happens. I'm back at, what are we? Let's see. Right, I'm back at about 106. So we're fucking recovering. Oh my God, stressful fucking times. I'm such a useless prick. Righto, punters. Love you all. Wish me luck.